Hi friends, MD Vegan. Endive is a nice lettuce. Here I have this beautiful head. It's only part of it. And you know, even this salad, it's more durable than other lettuces. Have them a little bit firmer leaves. Have a little bit firmer, that's nice. That's very practical. It's also a little bit more bitter. But even as these more durable leaves, they can wilt. And if they do a little bit, after a week or so, you put them into water. I put them in a water bath, and then they come out fresh again. Overnight or so, some hours, you have these wonderful fresh. And then I washed it already in the water bath. And what I do then is I take out the leaves, which I want to use in the salad. So here, just from the outside, already washed, water bath, upside down and washing a little bit then. And then I leave it in it overnight or so, and it's fresh again. It's really a nice thing. You know, I mean, if a lettuce is not fresh, you can't really eat it. That's my opinion. I mean, you have to have a fresh, crunchy leaves, otherwise it's not worth it. Lettuce is a wonderful food. It's one of my main food. One meal or a day is a large salad with green leaves, and so. And I don't want to miss it. It's like taking a deep breath down to every cell of my life, of my body. So this goes back in the refrigerator, and this is now a little bit wet. These leaves here, one portion, one salad. That's all I need for a day. The greens. And right now, I want to show you an instrument I always talk about. It's a salad spinner. A salad spinner here has two parts. That catches the water, that catches the leaves. And then I put the leaves that are still a little bit wet. And usually I dry my leaves a little bit, I spin them, because I want to have them, that's nicer for the dressing, because the dressing, when the leaves are too wet, the dressing gets diluted, and you know, that's not the flavor you want. But that is easy, you just do this. And you have these dry leaves. Sometimes the salad spinner would stop. I think, what's happening? It's stuck. But then oftentimes the water in here, there's a little bit of water in here. Not now, but a little bit sometimes. And then I just pour the water away. I dump it. And then the salad spinner, just to show you a trick. I didn't know that before either. I'm trying to show you. And then the second spinning is easy. When the water's out. This is a very inexpensive one, you know. I don't know where I got it from. I have it forever, and you don't need a fancy one. I don't know. It's very simple tool. So that's now dry. I'll show you the leaves, and now I can cut it into stripes, thin stripes, and then I have my salad almost done. Here, now it's dry. Now that's how I want our leaves. And now I take a chef knife on a cutting board, stack them all the leaves, cut them into thin stripes. That's the way my mother used to cut endive lettuce, these thin stripes, because as the leaves are a little bit bitter, more than other lettuces, that also means they are more nutritious. It's also nice. Bitter also means more nutritious. The thin stripes make it easier to combine with other ingredients of the salad and to balance the bitter flavor, because you have no more surface, larger surface, and that makes it easier for the flavors to combine, because bitter is a good flavor. It's one of the flavors we have, one of the taste buds we have, all the kinds of taste buds, bitter for bitter. But it cleanses. Bitter is said to cleanse the body. Bitter is cleansing, like gallbladder. It's cleansing. But you want to have it. You don't want to have it dominating all the flavors. You don't like that, because in nature the plants have bitter flavors to fend off eating enemies. Animals come and eat the plant, and when it's bitter, they don't eat it usually, unless they want to cleanse themselves. Like the dogs, eat grass because they want to cleanse, or the tigers, the cats. So that's a good flavor, but it has to be balanced. So when I put other flavors onto it, like for example today, there's an endless variety. I put a red bell pepper on top in small pieces, and I have cut the corn from the cob. You can also take frozen corn. That's oftentimes that's easier available. And also I found when I have a fresh cob, a fresh corn, it could be a little bit starchy. And I found if I have frozen corn, sometimes it's a little bit less starchy. It tastes a little bit nicer, sweeter. But it depends. I like fresh corn best, but sometimes it can be a little bit starchy when you freeze it. So the frozen corn I really recommend. I always have frozen corn in the refrigerator. It's wonderful. It just thaw a little bit, put some hot water on top through a sieve, and then you have a fresh thawed corn, and it's wonderful too. There's no problem, I would say. And here, this is half an onion, chopped it up into small pieces, and that's my salad. Yeah, that's my salad today. A nice combination: the lettuce, the corn, the bell pepper, and the onion, and a dressing. Yeah, salad has to have a dressing usually. This is a sour cashew dressing. That's just cashew nuts blended with apple cider vinegar, pepper, salt, garlic, and water. You can watch a video where I make it. It's easy. Yeah, you can make it more or less runny, more or less savory. The more salt you put in, and so on and so on. But it's very versatile. Depends on the salad when you use it. This here should have a little bit of runnier dressing. I hope this is runny enough. I show you. Yeah, it's okay. I don't need that much. Whoops. The rest goes in the fridge again. And I'm going to make another salad, quick and easy. That's why I always recommend pre-made dressings. They save so much time. And it's always nice to have a nice dressing. I always make new dressings all the time. I use them for some weeks. I make a new one. And while I try my new dressing, I always try all kinds of salads with the new dressing. And that's how, in one way, to get new recipes all the time. Yeah? The new dressing helps me to make many new recipes. And that's how I get variety, basically, into my menu. And that's a very important thing. If you are a vegan, whole food vegan, you already won the game. Whole food vegan is the whole food plant-based is the healthiest diet, for sure. But even better, and you have variety. Yeah? All kinds of different plants over the year, of course, and not in one meal. But then you are top. Yeah, science said that also. Here, that's my salad today. Isn't that nice? Very simple. And I've made it before. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe Endive on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.